This is an open letter to Mr. Tedros, the Director General of WHO. Mr. Tedros, established for 72 years, World Health Organization once truly led people on fighting pandemics such as SARS or H1N1. Obviously the key to defending the current COVID-19 outbreak. However, as the Director General of WHO, you chose to be a liar instead of a savior. First, when only few atypical pneumonia cases appeared in Wuhan, China, you brushed off the warning on infections between humans from Taiwan. The virus soon took over China, yet you only announced it as a PHEIC 10 days after it landed on Seattle and guaranteed China was under good control. You criticized the word pandemic as needless panic. Europe trusted in you and took no defense. 1.5 wasted months later, after tragedies in Iran, Italy, and Korea, you finally admitted to the pandemic outbreak. But right then, Asia had been ruined, and the rest of the world was just about to be. Too late. The first controllable pandemic? Now over 100,000 have died of the coronavirus, and more than 1.7 million infected, including presidents and celebrities. If you had been honest, 95% of the infection could be prevented. Why should innocent people sacrifice for your slow reaction? Second, you accused Taiwan of racism toward you and even asked Africans to stand up for equality. Yet since when did we discriminate against anyone, let alone you, on race or skin color? All we did was preventing the virus well. Ironically, China, which you've been praising endlessly, is now blocking and rejecting blacks deliberately in some ridges. So, who's the racist? Stop playing victim and confusing people. Third, WHO may lose its authority forever. It used to protect the world from epidemics and help countries in need improve hygiene conditions. The former Director Generals and professions worked so hard to ensure the welfare and health of all humans, leaving no one behind. How about you, Mr. Tedros? How can you destroy WHO's trustworthy image so selfishly? Africa sees you as its glory, but now you betrayed them. What about your vow on being responsible for ensuring all people's highest possible level of health? Are you really wasting all your predecessors' effort just because of your selfishness and shattering WHO's reputation? Lastly, I must speak up for my beloved one and only Taiwan, the long excluded from WHO and the closest to China. We are now one of the safest countries under the crisis. Thorough quarantine, early precautions, and national unity kept us from the worst. And now, approved by America, EU, and Asia, Taiwan can share experience and help save lives. We've donated 19 million masks and 25 ventilators to the world. However, your political isolation remains while you demand people not to politicalize the disease. We can't even be given a name card with the WHO logo on it. On behalf of Taiwan and all the suffering patients, I urge you to stop all oppression and bullying toward Taiwan at once. Include Taiwan in WHO, and do not take Taiwan as a province or a part of China as an excuse, because we have always been an independent country. Though a nobody, I firmly believe that all the above requests are reasonable. Apologies for the slightly rude phrase I used without hesitance or regret. Wake up, Mr. Tedros, from your greed, dullness, and China dream. Viruses tell no difference about race, political stand, or social status. If you finally regret for your secondhand slaughter, welcome to Taiwan. Take a good look at how we successfully survived the crisis and seriously think of solutions. Guide the world back to health and safety. Because since the very beginning, no one deserves this disaster